Okay, so hi everyone.
Hey.
This morning, day 3 of my sponsored walk. I'm here in Donington on Bain, and thank goodness the sun is shining today compared to yesterday, where it was absolutely tipping it down in the afternoon. And it's wonderful this morning to be joined by lots of people. We've had a bit of a party already. So I'm joined by Mark Schofield from the Wildlife Trust, and Jill and Jackie, who I've just met, who run a wildlife project around here. Could you tell us a little bit about what you've been doing in this area?
Yeah, well, what we're doing is establishing the God's Acre in the churchyard, and it's about enabling the wildflowers to re-establish, and then it enables the wildlife as well to follow on from that, so that you get an expansion of the wildlife in this area. And we've got from 3 to 80-year-olds involved, we've got the school involved. It's just part of the community that we're evolving.
Brilliant, and what a beautiful name, God's Acre. That's lovely.
Yes, it's a national scheme which Mark has been championing.
Doing my best.
Yeah,
Lots of people involved.
2 years ago I'm on the parish council, and we went to a day's workshop, and we told that there were lots of people there, speakers, and we walked around the churchyard and saw what was working done, and it's
Could you tell us a little bit more about some of the other projects you're involved with and
Sure.
things that you do in the Wildlife Trust?
Okay, well, I mean, the Caring for God's Acre aspect was one opportunity to really network with a lot of people who are already active and already doing their bit for their turf in their villages, in their burial grounds. But over the last 3 years, we've helped communities enhance or restore 22 different sites, and that's formed what's called a meadow network through Lincolnshire, throughout the Lincolnshire Wolds and the limestone parts of the county, north and south of Lincoln. What we've succeeded in doing, and what we've been very impressed by, is that we've received help from over 250 volunteers, over 100 of whom were 16 to 18-year-old volunteers from National Citizen Service. So the great thing would be to say that there are younger people involved in this who can really say they've invested their time in their local communities, and when they're talking to their grandchildren, let's hope they're saying, well, you look after that meadow, you look after that tree, I jumped over that tree when I was your age, that sort of thing. And I think, it's not just about the wildlife either. Let's face it, we need to always remember that people can become lonely in their communities. There's a lot of health and well-being to be enjoyed from spending time in our green spaces. They're a resource in so many ways. And I think that statistics are that North Lincolnshire, North East Lincolnshire and Lincolnshire, they all have an above national average of what's called an avoidable mortality from cardiovascular disease in the over 75s. That's a strong indication that we should all be taking this miracle cure, which has been available since time immemorial. We just don't take our recommended dose of exercise. And if it were a pill, if it were a pill, then it would be hailed as kind of the most effective drug ever invented. Mary's taking her exercise today for a very good cause, so I'd urge you to support her and the green spaces that Green Synergy help.
And hopefully we're going to be working together on the Hillside Community Garden in Lincoln.
Very much hope so.
So you mentioned about the wildflower meadows network. Yes. We've talked briefly about whether Hillside can help with that, whether we can start to bring some wildflower meadows right into the heart of Lincoln.
That would be
Do you
great.
think that would be possible?
Well, I think we share the dream. We all have the dream that there's a network of greenery across the county, and very importantly, through our urban landscapes. So, could we make a showcase, a positive case study out of Lincoln Green and Lincoln greenery, take off? Could it be possible, perhaps one day, to move from one side of the city to the other and never have to walk on asphalt? Perhaps, you'd stay in the shade. Yeah. Maybe, when you're gardening in your own garden, you might wonder why there's more birdsong, more butterflies, and it might be because that's just spilling out of the green spaces everybody has a stake in. So I would love for the Wildlife Trust to be more of a partner with what you're doing. I would love to see more partnership, and I think if we can join our networks of people, then hopefully the green spaces can join as a network across our landscape, on a landscape scale.
Fantastic, brilliant. Well, thank you so much for talking with me this morning and coming out here, and it's been lovely to meet you both. And as Mark said, to get these schemes going, we do need your support. So if you can, please just pledge the price of a pint, just a £5 each, towards the Green Synergy fundraising campaign for Hillside Community Garden. go to www.fundit.buzz/green synergy. And please be a fundraising flirt. Start spreading that message amongst all your networks. Let's get it out there. We've got till the 19th of August to make our target of £10,000. Please help us make that happen. Right, off we go again.
Go, Mary! Go, Mary!